Hi, my name is John.
My name is Jane.
And I am Robin.
October is Cyber Awareness Month.
And we will help you with daily practical cybersecurity tips,
so you can use all the cool stuff safe.
Always remember that cybersecurity is something we all have to take care of.
And we have to do that every day.
It is not so difficult. We just have to do it.
Our tips will help you with that.
So every day you will get a new tip.
I hope you like it and help us all have safe fun. Hi. I am Robin and I like to take pictures with my phone. I share them with my friends and they share pictures with me. My mom got a bit upset about that. But then she explained why she doesn't want me to share all my pictures with everyone. Now I understand that she wants to protect me and not everyone has to see my pictures.
It is important that you explain kids some basic rules and that you listen to their thoughts. Pay attention to what they do and make sure they feel okay about telling you. I explained Robin that not everybody has to see all his pictures. And I also don't want everyone to see what we are doing and where we are.
I still take a lot of pictures. But I don't post them in groups because then I don't always know who gets them. And I don't share everything all the time anymore. Mom says I make great pictures.
Kids love to share and get responses. Please make sure that they understand that they should only share with people they know. When you are involved in what they do, it becomes much easier to explain what they can and cannot do.
Robin has a lot of apps and games on his smartphone. He has something new almost every day.
I play a lot of online games with my friends and like to try out new things. And I also like apps to edit pictures and make stickers.
After a while there are a lot of apps Robin doesn't use anymore. So I explained him it is better to delete them.
Dad showed me how I can check which apps I haven't used, so I can delete them. I can always install them later when I want. And my phone is faster now.
Old and unused apps can become a security and privacy risk. Better delete them.
There is so much technology around us. Computers, phones, smart devices, game consoles. And all loaded with apps and new things coming out almost every day. It is difficult to keep up with what is going on.
I like to play games. And I always find new things. Or my friends tell me about something new and we all want to play it. But I also get a lot of ads in games and Mom told me to be careful with those.
I made a deal with Robin that he will always ask me before he installs something new and that he will not click on ads. So far he kept the deal, but I still check every now and then by asking him, hey, what is cool? He likes to show me and I know what is happening. Communication is important.
Mom knows everything about computers and phones. She always helps me.
Robin uses TikTok and Snapchat and a lot more. To be honest, I don't understand most of these apps. But we talk about it so I can explain Robin what he can and cannot do.
I always show Dad my apps. His apps are so boring. But I also show Dad or Mom when people I don't know try to write me. Mom told me I should only talk to my own friends and family in apps. Dad didn't even know you can send messages in TikTok.
There are so many ways to chat in so many apps, I had no clue about that. So Robin, I always look at that and I make sure he understands not to talk to strangers.
John and Robin have their talks about apps and safety while they look at the apps. It is good how they keep their talks about safety specific. That is, by the way, also great advice for companies. Keep your cybersecurity training specific.
I wanted to use use my name and birthday as my password. I thought it was smart because it is easy to remember, but Mom said it was not so smart.
Using easy-to-guess passwords and reusing passwords for multiple accounts are huge security and privacy risks. I showed Robin an easy trick how he can create smart passwords for each account and easily remember them.
Mom knows everything about computers and hackers. It is her job. With her password trick I have good passwords and I can remember them. Mom is really cool.
In our next video I will show you how you can teach kids to make smart passwords they can remember. Adults can use this too. I help Robin create smart passwords with the password block method. I create a list of blocks which include unique information only Robin knows, specifics for the platforms he uses, numbers and special signs. Let me show you an example. Robin's favorite sport is football. He loves the Flames with his friends in Snapchat. He knows how much pocket money he gets and we discussed how to formulate a good question. We use the blocks, hint money question sport money. For Snapchat this will create the password flame5 football 5 which is complex enough not to be easily guessed, and because it will use a different hint for each platform, it will be unique. After 2 months we create a new series of passwords by using different blocks and changing the order. This method is very simple to use and easy to remember. I can even make a note for Robin with, hint money question sport money, because it doesn't reveal the password. Adults can use this method too. I will post a blog with more details and examples for you to use.
My mom knows everything about computers. I hope she didn't tell you my password. My friend Steve sent me a link for a new Snapchat filter. I tried to install it but it didn't work. So I had asked Mom and she said it was a virus.
I installed parental control on all devices Robin uses, so I can decide which apps and services he can use. This helps me to make sure he stays with the things which are okay for his age, and prevents malicious apps like the one he got from his friend.
My friend Steve didn't know this was a virus. He was trying to help me. I am glad Mom protected me from this. Mom also fixed Steve's phone and explained his parents how to protect him. Mom is cool.
Kids tend to believe it when they are promised great things, and share it with their friends. It is difficult for them to see the difference between good and bad. Parental control on apps and accounts helps you protecting them.
I used to give Robin my old smartphone when I got a new one.
This year I got a new phone for my birthday. It is really fast.
Jane keeps an eye on all our tech and she found that the old model Robin was using didn't get updates anymore.
I am very happy with my new phone.
It is of course tempting to have your kids use your older devices. But please make sure that there are still updates available. Don't just check when you give them your device. Keep checking as long as they use it.
When there are no more updates available, it is important to replace it. It doesn't have to be the most expensive device. There are plenty affordable alternatives.
My new phone is really cool and I can play all the games I like. My friends and I love to play games. But we also like to watch others play games. It is called streaming and it is very cool.
Streaming by gamers is very popular among kids, but not all streams are suited for their age.
My dad sometimes watches streams with me, and tells me which ones are okay for me to watch.
Keep an eye on which streams and videos your kids watch. It is not just important to make sure that they only watch content that is okay for their age. Some streams and videos invite them to take cybersecurity risks by promising them some kind of benefits, like for example great new features or a new game when they just install something. In most cases a virus or other malware.
When I showed Dad a new app I found, he never knows it. Dad likes it when I show him new apps.
Robin enjoys apps that I would never use, but I like it when shows them. Not just to keep an eye on what he uses. Sometimes I even discover something I could use myself.
And we use Snapchat together. Dad and I already have 100 flames.
It is important to stay informed about what your kids do and use on their devices. Make sure it is something they like showing you. It helps you to understand what they do, so you can explain do's and don'ts. Avoid trying to explain safe internet based on how you use it, because kids use it entirely different. Cyber parenting is not easy, but being involved makes it a lot easier.
I like to play games on my phone and on our PlayStation. Sometimes alone, sometimes online with my friends. And with my dad, of course. And I like to take pictures. And make stickers. And edit pictures. And watch videos. And streamers. With my friends we always try to find the cool new apps and games. It is so much fun.
Robin always has new games and apps, and a long wish list for games for the PlayStation. It is difficult to keep up and even more difficult to figure out if everything he finds is okay for him. How much online time is too much? How do we decide what is safe or not?
You are not alone, and you are also not the first parent with kids who will start using the internet. Inform yourself by talking to other parents and search online what others have to say about it. Check for reviews by other parents, and also look at known cybersecurity issues before you allow your kids to use an app.
Kids are curious by nature and will quickly discover search engines to discover the internet. Search engines offer everything that matches their searches, and not everything will be okay for them.
I like to search for new games to play. And background pictures for my screen.
There are really good search engines which are made for kids. These are designed to only provide search results which match their age group. Make sure to install one that allows you to set it as default search engine. Help your kids enjoy discovering the internet without losing control over what they see.
Most devices and apps are not secure out of the box. It is important that you always check security and privacy settings. Especially when kids keep installing new apps, it is important to keep checking these settings.
Parenting control can also help you to keep track of what your kids installed, so you can check the security and privacy settings immediately.
Make it a regular routing to check the privacy and security settings for your kids and for yourself. Updates of apps and operating systems tend to add new features and settings. Sometimes they even change the settings you made. Social engineering is a real cyber threat. Cyber criminals do not stop their malicious work when it comes to children.
Kids can be easy victims of social engineering, because they tend to be more sensitive to the promise of something great, or even emotional pressures. Cyber criminals really do not care about how young their victims are.
Start by explaining your kids that do not speak to strangers also applies to the internet, apps and games.
And make sure that they understand which information they should not share online, like for example telephone numbers, addresses, etc. And very importantly, turn off GPS access of their camera and apps, so their location isn't revealed with everything they do.
Someone hacked the account of my friend Steve and sent a lot of bad messages to all his friends. Steve got in a lot of trouble because nobody believed that he didn't do this.
Protect your kids against hackers by setting up multi-factor authentication on all their accounts.
Multi-factor authentication combines at least two things, like something you know and something you have. The combination of, for example, a password and a unique code which is only available on the registered smartphone makes it much harder to hack an account.
Kids get used to multi-factor authentication very quickly, and it really helps to protect them.
Mom showed Steve's parents how to protect his accounts and helped him get his account back. Steve had to apologize to all his friends.
We really enjoyed giving you 15 tips to help you protect the cyber presence of your kids.
Our goal was to give you practical tips which you can use every day.
So we can use all the cool games and apps safe.
Cybersecurity is everybody's business. Every day. Also for your kids.
Now it is time to introduce you to our friends who will give you tips on working from home and homeschooling.
Hi, my name is Henry and I work as cybersecurity consultant.
My name is Mary and I am a teacher.
Together we will give you practical tips for working from home or anywhere, and for homeschooling.
Being cyber smart is not complicated. We just have to do the right things the right way.